I've been the sinner, I've been the saint, painted my world in dust and paint, took wrong turns and cursed the sky. But I never once forgot to try. I've lost some folks I should have held, spoke soft lies I later yelled. But I paid the price with time and tears, and carried truth through all my years. Bent but standing, bruised not broke, wore my shame like an old trench coat. Fell down hard, got up slow, a little less pride, a lot more soul. I ain't perfect, but I'm still landing. Call me bent, but I'm still standing. I've seen the sun set on my name, heard the silence whisper blame. But grace don't shout, it softly stays, and leads a man through better days. Bent but standing, scarred by time, still got fire in this crooked spine. My story ain't clean or commanding, but I'm bent and still standing. Let the wind judge me if it must, I'll still rise up from the dust. Vine but standing, worn and wise, still chasing truth neath heavy skies. I may not shine like I once planned, but I've held the line with calloused hands. This life ain't me, but it's demanding, and I'm bending. Yeah, I'm still standing, still here, still standing. That old dirt road still knows my name, where we carved our hearts in a sweet gum lane. You wore that dress, I wore my pride. We danced till the stars lit up the sky. Now it's just me and the wind tonight, chasing shadows in the pale moonlight. Your laugh still echoes through these trees. I'm driving through back road memories. Mama says time will heal it all, but I still see your ghost in every fall. Your note still lies in the dresser drawer. I can't read it, not anymore. Now it's just me and the wind tonight, chasing shadows in the pale moonlight. Your laugh still echoes through these trees. I'm driving through back road memories. just me and the wind tonight, trying to make wrong things right. Your love still haunts these maple leaves. I'm lost in my back road memories. Back road memories, where you'll always be with me.
Watch the seasons come and go, felt winter's bite and summer's glow. I've lost more things than I can name, but I'm still standing just the same. There were nights I cursed the sky, asked the Lord if he heard my cry. Sunrise came like a quiet friend and taught me wounds will start to mend. This heart still beats though it's worn and bruised, still finds rhythm when the world feels used. I've been down low but not deep through all the noise. This heart still beats. I've buried dreams and buried kin, but I never let the dark win. Even when the road ran cold, I held the fire, I didn't fold. This heart still beats through joy and grief, still keeps time like a rusted leaf. May not be strong, may not be neat, but through it all, this heart still beats. I ain't chasing fame or gold, just a hand to hold when I get old. This heart still beats, and that's enough. Even when the ride gets rough, I've lived the highs, I faced defeat, but here I am, this heart still beats. Yeah, this heart still beats, always will. Bring me coffee in your faded tea, kiss my cheek and don't say a thing. Sunlight spills across the floor. I don't need much, but I want more. You hum that tune from 98, dancing socks when it gets late. You laugh like home, warm and wide, and that's the part I'll never hide. This simple love, no grand parade, no diamond lights or sweet cliches, just you and me, and time that stays in every little quiet way. We don't need to rise above, we've got this simple love. got bills and leaky pipes, but somehow, babe, it feels just right. No fireworks or movie scenes, but this is more than childhood dreams. And you fold my shirts and steal my fries, hold my hand when storms arise. There ain't a day I'd trade away for any richer, flashier way. Yeah, this simple love, soft and true, just Sunday drives and me with you. No need to prove what we both knew. When I look up and see that view of your eyes, stars above, I'm thankful for this simple love. Oh, love. Let them chase the golden fire. We'll just hold what won't expire. Final, this simple love built to stay, like old guitars and porch light haze. It ain't loud, but it still plays in hearts that never walk away. We don't need the world to know this simple love will always grow. Yeah, this simple love is all we need to know.
I won't leave silver, I won't leave gold. Just a story or two that's been well told. A broken watch, a flannel torn, a fire once lit, now soft and warm. I've walked through loss, I've walked through flame, left behind pieces I couldn't name. But time don't wait, time don't mind. It just keeps taking what you leave behind. And the things I leave behind ain't wrapped in silk or tied in twine. Just an old guitar, a quiet song, and a heart that tried to right the wrong. Not much to show, but it's mine. Yeah, these are the things I leave behind. I've said goodbye more than I've said stay. Watched youth and fire just drift away. But age brings truth, can't outrun the worth of peace when the fight is done. And the things I leave behind ain't written grand or underlined. A few worn boots, a dog-eared page, and a soul that's weathered every age. No crown, no throne to find, just the things I leave behind. If they ask who I was, let them know. Just a man who loved, then let it go. Final, and the things I leave behind may fade like smoke
just the truth in the things I leave behind. It's all I leave. Is enough. I've made my peace with the roads I chose. Some led to gold, some just to dust and crows. I've hurt, I've healed, I've said goodbye to more than I thought I'd survive. I've watched the world turn cold and kind, left some love and some pain behind. But through it all, I've come to find it's not the past that owns your mind. I've got no regrets to ride with now, just a worn out map and a solemn vow to keep on moving till I'm called and stand my ground when I fall. I've lived, I've lost, I've learned somehow. I've got no regrets to ride with now. The fire's not a while, but it still glows, and that's enough for a man who knows you can't outrun what you've been. You can choose what stays within. I've got no regrets to ride with now. Left the blame in the lost and found. Ain't no shame in coming clean with calloused hands and broken dreams. I've paid my dues, I take a bow. I've got no regrets to ride with now. Let the wind take what it will. I've got peace and I've got a will. I've got no regrets to ride with now, just the truth, and I'll wear it proud. I'll ride slow, I'll ride free with the man I came to be. Time can't steal what I allow. I've got no regrets to ride with now. No regrets, not now. From nothing but a name and dirt, with a stubborn heart that knew how to hurt. Chased the sun till my boots ran thin, looking for peace I couldn't pin. I've lied to survive, prayed in the rain, loved without promise, lived through the pain. Through every trial I didn't erase, I found a path made of dust and grace. Dust and grace, that's all I leave. Some worn out songs, a few small dreams. I've walked through fire with a weathered face, still standing tall in dust and grace. to prove but what I knew. Dust and grace, that's what I've known. The weight of silence, the pull of home. I've lost my way, I've found my place in this wide open world of dust and grace. And if I fade like a desert tune, let 'em say I left too soon. But I gave my heart, I gave my fight, and I laid it down come the final night. Final dust and grace, not gold or fame, just the echo of an honest name. I won't beg for time, I won't chase. I'll ride on out in dust and grace. That's all I am. Dust and grace.
We grew up chasing fireflies, laughing till the stars lit up the skies. You held my hand when I scraped my knee, but you never knew what you meant to me.
I still remember your sweet 16. You wore that dress like a movie scene. I was just your shoulder then, never brave enough to pretend.
But maybe now the time feels right. Two hearts glowing in the same porch light. All these years we played pretend, but maybe we're more than friends.
You called me up late last July, said you missed the way we used to ride.
I laughed and said, well, come on through, but I didn't say I missed you too.
You made my coffee just too sweet, like you always did so naturally.
You smiled and said, this feels like home, and I knew I'd never be alone.
'Cause maybe now the heart our names in that old oak tree. You threw rocks in the creek with me, chasing fireflies every July. Never thought twice about you and
I taught you how to ride my bike. You dared me to kiss that girl I didn't like. But every time your hand touched mine, something warm sparked down my spine.
And now I see it clear and true, through all the years and skies so blue. It wasn't luck, it wasn't new. It's always been me, and it's always been you.
Yeah, always been me,
always been you. You moved away for college years. I wrote you letters, wiped some tears, dated strangers, lost my way, but your name never went away.
you came home in that flannel shirt, still smelled like pine and summer dirt. You smiled and said you feel it too. I nodded slow, it's always been you.
And now I see it clear and true, through all the dreams we both outgrew. We walked apart, but love still grew.
It's always been me, and it's always been you. You.
Always been you. All those years we didn't know.
Our hearts were talking soft and low.
Now we're here, and I swear it's true.
It's always been us,
It's always been you.
so let's dance slow 'neath that harvest moon, like we did back in that old lunchroom.
No more guessing, no more clues. It's always been me,
And it's always been you,
yeah, it's always
been you.
I saw you standing by the old train track. Same blue jeans, same leather pack. You looked at me like time stood still, and all the years just bent to will. You said, hey darling, it's been a while. I tried to hide that nervous smile, but every memory came flooding fast, like ghosts that never really passed. We're back where we began, hearts in our hands, not making plans, just two my souls with second chance and falling again, back where we began. Remember nights down by Miller's Creek, you stole a kiss I couldn't speak. We swore we'd chase the same old dream, but drifted off in different streams. I tried the city, chased the gold, but it just made my soul grow cold. All I wanted was your laugh again. Guess fate just waited around the bend. We're Take my hand like nothing's changed, and I know this time we'll stay back where we began to stay.
Ain't no crowd left in this town, just creaking doors and fences down. The jukebox plays a lonesome song, like it knew I wouldn't last too long. There's dust on dreams I once held tight, left them out in the cold of night. But whiskey don't judge where I came, just sips it slow and calls my name. Whiskey knows my name, poured in pain, drank in shame. Every glass of time I broke, every lie I couldn't choke. It don't fix what I became, but damn sure whiskey knows my name. She left town in a midnight rain, took her love, left me to blame. I lit a smoke and let it burn, hope the world would never turn. Whiskey knows my name, from the nights I cursed the flame to the mornings I woke numb, wondering where the hell I'm from. Ain't proud but I ain't tame, and Lord knows whiskey knows my name. I don't speak to God too much, but I raise my glass when life gets tough. Every sorrow, every stain, it's been there through my fall. My best friend in a barroom brawl. When I'm gone, don't light no flame, just pour one. Whiskey knows my name. Yeah. Whiskey knows. Yeah, whiskey knows. Got a leaky roof and a coffee pot, creaks in the floor in a garden spot. Sunrise paints my window gold, and I don't mind the nights getting cold. I ain't got much, but what I need: bread to break, a hand to feed. No silver spoon or mansion key, just morning light and honesty. And that's enough for me. This quiet life and the open breeze, a dog that barks, a porch that creaks, some old tunes and worn out jeans. I don't need what I can't see. This life right here's enough for me.
shelf of who I was and found myself. No rush to chase a higher name. The simple things still feel the same. Yeah, that's enough for me. A fiery night in company, laugh lines deep and stories free. Time to spare and time to be. I don't need no luxury. This life right here's enough for me. Let them chase the shining gold. I found heaven down this old dirt road. 'Cause this is enough for me. This steady heart, this old oak tree, the way the wind still talks to me, the way the stars know when to be. I've lived and lost and I still believe. This life I hope is enough for me. Yeah, it's enough for me. Yeah. Enough for me.
I've worn chains and I've worn pride, laughed with death then ran to hide. Took the gold, broke a vow. A younger man, don't ask me how. I've left hearts where I should have stayed, let them dry then walked away. Now all I've got is this old chair and time enough to sit and stare. There's shadows in my dust, old ghosts I still trust. They ride with me at break of day, don't speak much but they stay. I don't ask for heaven's grace or fuss, just room for these shadows in my dust. Some say age brings a calming light, but peace don't shine on a man who fights. Not the world, but what's within, where regret still wears your skin. Yeah, there's shadows in my dust, stories faded but never rust. Every wrong I thought was right still howls with me every night. I don't blame the wind or rust, just me and these shadows in my dust. If I could ride back one more mile, I'd trade the fear for a little smile. There's shadows in my dust, and they ride 'cause they must. They don't judge, they don't forgive, they just remind me how I live. No saint, no cross, no holy trust, just an old man with shadows in his dust. Yeah. You bring me coffee in your worn out jeans, still smell like hay and gasoline. The rooster sings before the sun, and you say, girl, the day's begun.
You dance barefoot on the porch at night, fireflies glowing in the moonlight. No fancy heels or city lights, just you and me and stars so bright. We ain't got much, but we got all we need. A little front porch and a garden full of seeds. No champagne toast or high-rise lights, but love runs deep in this simple life.
Yeah, love runs deep in this simple life.
You hum old tunes, hanging out the clothes, hair in curls, the wind still blows. You laugh like church bells Sunday morn, like you were made for fields of corn.
You fix the fence with muddy boots, singing lines from old country roots. And when you pull me in at 5, you say, darling, I'm so glad you're mine. We ain't got gold, but we've struck something rare. In every moment in the way you care, ain't no need for glamour or strife, just you and me in this simple life. Just you and me in this simple life.
Let 'em chase that fast and shining world.
I'll take your hand, you country girl.
We'll build a dream with dust and light, simple, slow, and feeling right.
We ain't got much, but we got everything. A rusty truck and 2 hearts that sing. No need for more, no need for might, just you and me in this simple life. Forever starts in this simple ride. Just you and me in this simple life. Simple, sweet, and steady life. I saw your truck outside the Dairy Queen, still got that den from 17. You ordered 2 like you used to do, vanilla cone for me, cherry for you. You walked up smiling in that sundress blue, felt like the years just flew right through. Said didn't think I'd see you here. I said funny how things reappear. Thought summer ended on that August night, when we kissed once neath the county light. Left for school, we said goodbye, figured time would let it die. But one small spark, one look, I swear, summer wasn't over, it's still right there. Laughed and said I miss this place, same red bench, same jukebox face. I said I tried to let you go, but every June you'd start to show. I see your name carved in that tree, feel the heat rush back to me. We were just kids, but what we knew was young love don't just fade from you. Thought summer ended in that football lot,
stayed right there. Some loves don't burn, they glow like embers in the afterglow. All it takes is just one breeze to light it up with memories. So here we are with cones in hand, older now but still understand. Some seasons never say goodbye, they just wait till the time is right. And here we are, hearts laid bare. Summer wasn't over, it was waiting there, still waiting there, always been there. Summer wasn't over.
I was 17 with fire in my chest. Thought the world would bow beneath my steps. But time, she don't care who you are. She just keeps moving like a runaway car. I found love, I let it slip. Took the fall with a whiskey grip. Buried dreams and buried kin, but kept on riding through the wind. There's dust on the saddle, rust on the steel, but I'm still holding to what's real. Ain't got gold, ain't got fame, just a trail full of miles and a weathered name. This life don't give, it makes you steal. But there's pride in the dust on the saddle, I feel. I've seen dawns that'll break your soul, and nights too dark for a heart to hold. But I've learned to smile through the ache, 'cause broken roads still let you wait. There's dust on the saddle, scars on my skin, every mark's where I've been. I ain't clean, but I ain't fake. This here life is mine to take. You can judge, but I won't kneel. There's strength in the dust on the saddle, I feel. Someday this horse will ride alone, but I leave truth in every stone. Final, there's dust on the saddle, wind in my hair, and I've got stories I still wear. If I fall, let me fall proud, with the thunder rolling loud. 'Cause I rode hard and I rode real, with dust on the saddle and hands on the wheel. Yeah, dust on the saddle, still riding. Yeah, dust on the saddle, still riding. Old boots by the back door, hat hanging low. Sunlight creeping through the window glow. Coffee's gone cold, but
memory. The fields I walked are empty now, but they taught me to sweat, to bend, to bow. I built my name with calloused hands, didn't need gold to take a stand. This is a life well worn, not always right, but I loved hard and I stood through the night. I've lost and I've bled, I've laughed and I've mourned, but I live it all again, a life well worn. This is a life well worn, not always right, but I loved hard and I stood through the night. I see her face in a faded frame, and I whisper soft like she's still the same. Kids are grown, chasing their own son, while I sit here proud of what I've done. This is a life well worn, weathered and true, with stories and scars and dust on my shoes. I've held on to hope when the world felt torn on. That's the beauty of a life well worn. You don't need riches to leave a light, just a little love and a will to fight. Final, there's a life well worn, and it's mine to keep, with memories strong and roots run deep. When they lay me down 'neath the old oak thorn, say he lived a full, a life well worn. Yeah, full, a life well worn. I built these walls to keep love out. Too many storms, too much doubt. But then you smiled like the morning sun, and I knew those days were finally done. I've been hurt, I've been lied to too. Swore I'd never try something new, but your voice was calm, your hands were kind, and something in you eased my mind. So if you're ready, I am too, to break these chains and walk on through. No more hiding, no need for more. My heart's an open door. I still shake when I feel too close, but your touch is soft, it never boasts. You don't rush, you don't demand, you just reach out and hold my hand. I'm not perfect, got cracks and scars, but I've come far to where you are. And if you stay, I swear I'll be the kind of love that lets you breathe. So if you're ready, I am too, to build something strong, something true. open door. Let's let the past be what it was, and learn to trust, learn to love, one step at a time, just us. 'Cause now we're ready, now we know love like this takes time to grow. Come inside, leave pain on the floor, my heart's an open door. You're not so soft, but I'm here for sure. Come on in, my heart's an open door. Let's let the past be what it was, and learn to trust, learn to love, one step at a time, just us. Yeah, 'cause now we're ready, now we know love like this takes time to grow. Come inside, leave pain on the floor, my heart's an open.
Never said much about right or wrong, just turn the wrench and work till dawn. A man of soil, steel, and pain, taught me more than books explain. He'd patch the roof and fix the truck, didn't need no preacher's luck. When storms came knocking on our land, he just stood tall and spoke with his hands. He spoke with his hands, not with words. In every scar, his love was heard. Calloused palms and quiet grace, never asked but knew his place. He built a life without demands. Yeah, he spoke with his hands. Taught me how to hold the line, stand up straight and bide my time. He'd nod once, that meant you're right, and leave the porch light on at night. He spoke with his hands, soft and rough, said I love you without the fluff. Built a world where I could stand. Even now I understand. His silence carved out who I am, 'cause he spoke with his hands. Now I raise my boy the same, not loud, not proud, but true in name. Final, he spoke with his hands, not with ease, but every touch was meant to please. Laid the bricks that made my spine, one small nail at a time. Now I walk not by command,
spoke with his hand. Yeah, he spoke with his hands. I saw you sitting in that corner booth. Same old smile, but a little more truth. This coffee shop still smells the same, like secrets hid behind our games. You said, wow, it's been a while. I laughed and held your gaze a mile. Back in school, I played it cool, but girl, you always broke the rule. I should've told you then back in homeroom life that every glance from you felt right. I should've said it slow by that locker door, but I was scared of wanting more. Now here we are, with time to mend. Wish I told you back then. You used to pass me notes in class as they bowed from some country band. I kept them all in a box at home. Hop, they meant more than what was shown. You were the girl in every song, but I kept quiet, played it wrong. If I just said, you're all I see, who knows where now we'd be. Should've told you then by the football stands, when your fingers brushed against my hand. Should've pulled you in instead of back, but I let fear ride all my tracks. Now here we sit, like old best friends, still wondering what might have been. But maybe this old town ain't done. Maybe we still got songs to run. If it's not too late to begin, I'll say the words I should have said back then. I love you now like I did back then. Through every year it might have been. No more silence, no pretend. Let's write the story we never penned. The wait is over, so let's begin. 'Cause I'm telling you now what we missed back then. I should have told you then, but I'm telling you now.